Okay, Christy is going to help us out, and we're going to demonstrate the basic punch, which is going to be used in conjunction with lap sao, so there'd be a palm block to the punch. And in order to establish being able to have one punch after another, we begin with a 1-2-3 method. You can go ahead and do that. The first one clears the space. The second punch is intended to come straight forward on the nose, and then the third, you can do so or more. And then the third punch, the third part of the exercise is to bring up the moved hand into the back. So since the punch that she just launched is the only one that's important, and the one that was there is not, she lowers the punch that has been expressed, removes it, and gets it out of the way to allow the back fist to have a completely unimpeded journey to its realization as a punch. And in that way, we don't want to have circular punching where you bring one down and the top one makes a circle on its way out. Can you approximate that for us? Yeah, like that. A lot of people think if you do that fast enough, then you've done something really good. That's enough of that. The reason we don't do that, go back to the 1-2-3 please. It's your first method. The reason we don't do that is because we don't walk the bow, we walk the string. We go straight from point A to point B. Hopefully, in time, the arm and the punch become like a piston with no lost energy, whereas circular motion will lose energy all along the path, and it will hurt, and there's all kinds of things you can do. This is a trained strength punch, which is based on mechanics as in contrast to a brute force strength punch. If you're big enough and strong enough and fast enough, you can do some damage with a circular punch. But Wing Chun is not about brute strength. It's about trained, proper understanding of physics. Now, once you have got this exercise down very, very well, then you can go to the 1-2 punch where the front fist moves down, the second fist comes out, and in the same motion, the back fist comes up, not impeding the moving forward punch. There we go. And we continue to tighten up how we launch the punches, making sure they're on the center line. In every case, the elbow should be sliding almost into the body as the punch is launched. And what we want to do is ultimately, we want to see in Pak Sao and other times, bring this one up, we want to see that the punch is like this, not a broken fist punch, to where when you pop, you hit that and it's weak. We want it to be strong like this with the elbow in. It's like a steel bar, and it does become like a piston. Do another couple of them there. So that's it. And we want to have a good fist when we come out. We want to have the knuckles essentially on the nose. And you want to start with these three. At the end of the punch, so maybe turn sideways, please. Let me check sure you're in there. That's good. I'll come around the other way. What we want to make sure also is at the end of the punch, when the punch is expressed, bring it back in a little bit. When it comes back out, that happens. At the end of the punch, you begin with 1, 2, 3, just like this. Later, you'll do more like what I just did, which is with one knuckle, and that will be the point of impact. There's more than one way to do this. Some people might like this, but if you're expressing a whip, then as you whip it at the very end, you get that little whip there. So let's have you do some from the side here. And hopefully what we're seeing, and it looks good to me, is that this punch is coming straight out without making any circular motions. Also, it's not being launched sideways and coming out like that. So you put it right on your center, face back to the camera again. Put it right on your center, move this one out of the way, bring this one straight forward with the elbow in. Don't turn your shoulders off, don't overextend your shoulder or overreach. You only want to go as far as you're comfortable, because in Wing Chun, it's a close-in fighting system. We're never overextended. We don't lock the arm unless it's part of just doing exercise in your training. And we never tilt the elbow up like that, even though we're not doing a standard flat punch, we're doing a vertical punch. We still always have like we have a weight right here that keeps us spring loaded and keeps us from overextending. Somebody grabs you, you still have that little bit of spring in which to come with them and stay forward, straight facing them, and punch them in the face with the other one, or give them a box of chocolates or whatever you want to do with the other hand. Thank you, Christy.